if in the past you have, because I feel like whoever this is, and this is why I'm saying family, and it doesn't have to be, but a strong family. Okay. Um, I think in the past, maybe you've shown up for folks and were willing to help, right? You were willing, you were positioned well to help them. And, whether you had the resources or the space or whatever, what the time, whatever it was that they needed, you had it, right? Um, but I think you may have lacked boundaries. There may have been a problem with the boundaries. Because even if you had the resources, the time, and the energy, and the ability to do whatever they may have needed help with, it's almost like giving somebody a blank check. You may have given folks blank checks just thinking, you're only going to spend kind of what you need. And these motherfuckers just went out and just they went on a shopping spree with your energy and your time, and it left you feeling frazzled. And it had become a never ending story of the same. There was a pattern here. And I feel like this pattern specifically for you was learning the boundaries. And I've talked about, for those of you who've been with me for a long period of time, the boundaries that this is very coded to, like Aries North Node, Libra South Node that we were dealing with the last cycle. Aries North Node Aries is the natural first house of self, with Libra being in the South Node of the seventh house of relationships and partnerships. And so really what we learned in the last cycle with the nodes is that we had to make really hard decisions that were largely based around our needs without having to sacrifice what we wanted and what we needed in order to be connected to certain people. We were giving way too much, right? We were basically giving folks a blank check, and that blank check was, they were running rampant with our energy, our resources, our time, our generosity, And so part of the lesson here, because I do get the energy that you've tried to be as, reasonable and flexible as possible, that was the problem. The problem and part of the lesson was there had to be like, look, if I'm going to help you, just like I said, I think in the last reading, if I got to help you, it got to be like this, and this. These things have to happen. And if you cannot abide by these things, then I cannot be available for you.